Welcome Virgo, thank you for tuning into my channel, Eve the Empress Oracle. Today we're going to go ahead and do your Taroscope for the year, the yearly prediction. What is in store for you this year? Okay, remember time is malleable, so this energy may play out throughout the whole year. It just may be a significant part of it. Maybe this week, this month, it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, this is a general read, so I ask that you please take the messages that resonate with you and leave the messages that do not. If you would like a personal reading pertaining specifically to you and your situation, you can email me to schedule a personal reading. It's in the description box below. All right, we're starting with the Moonology deck here to see what is the overall energy. You have a new start is coming. Yes, a new year, a new start. So that is wonderful. A new year, a new start. All right, then we have the Energy Oracle here. Okay, that can be a new start in anything. Okay, hopefully the cards will elaborate and give us more detail on what this new start is on. Financial constraints. All right, so you may have been dealing with some financial issues. You may have been feeling like you don't have enough. You may have been lacking in the financial department, meaning like, you know, you've been struggling. And many people are, especially under the current circumstances in the world, you know, dealing with COVID and all that stuff. It don't matter where you are in the world, it's affecting everybody. And you know, maybe your money's been tight. You've been having to, you know, kind of penny pinch or budget or it could just simply be a feeling like you don't have enough or you're not bringing in as much as you wanted. But it's telling you a new start is coming. So things are improving. Things are looking better. All right. We're going to get some more detail. This is my Career and Finances Oracle deck. Hostile work environment. Try to keep your peace. All right. So, some of you guys were or are having some work environment issues. There may be some butting heads, some ego, some pride, a lot of people wanting to express their ideas and opinions but not listening to others. All right. And I'm getting like it may cause you to want to leave. And maybe that's happening in order for you to have a new beginning. All right. Maybe this stress, this negativity needed to happen in order to push you because maybe you were just too comfortable where you were, or you were not lighting the fire under your own ass because you know, maybe you thought it was stable. It was okay. It was just enough, you know, to cover the bills and stuff. But yet you weren't satisfied. You weren't happy. So something can be happening with work in order for you to want to change. In order for you to, maybe you need to feel like you have to change or have a change in order for it to happen. Because if things are going smooth, if things are going okay, the bills are getting paid, so on and so forth, you may just be putting up with the BS. You may just deal with it because it is a paycheck, because, you know, well, hey, at least I have a job. But it's not fulfilling you. It's not doing what you want. It's not bringing you that financial stability, security, fulfillment that you desire. So maybe this hostile work environment is causing you to feel the need to look elsewhere. And that's going to bring you this new opportunity, this new start, ability to be able to start somewhere else, to do something else that you will be more happy, more satisfied in, both emotionally and financially. Okay, because it's all about peace. Peace is the most important thing, and you can't buy peace with money. All right, now this is the Love Life Oracle deck. Okay, we're going to see what love energy is playing out for you this year. This relationship is beyond repair. Let it go. So some of you guys may be having some issues with a relationship, with a partner. Even though it's love, it does not have to be with your romantic partner. This can be a family or a friend or something, you know, anyone that you feel you love. You know, love is not just romantic. All right. And maybe you've been butting heads with somebody, not seeing eye to eye, or this can be the energy around you. Remember, if this is not applying directly to you, this can be the energy that is surrounding you. So maybe there is a relationship in your surroundings that's beyond repair, that you've somehow got sucked into or something like that. Not saying like a third party situation, but you know, this can be maybe like your best friend's relationship or something. You know, you and your best friend can talk every day, so you know all the problems. So that is falling apart, you know, and then maybe they come to you all the time for advice, and you know, it's just beyond repair, you know, so you just need to be there for that person. You know, this can be with a coworker. Maybe, you know, you were real close friends with a coworker or someone who you thought you could trust, and then money got involved or whatever. They snagged the promotion behind your back, or, you know, they didn't have your back when something happened, and now it's just like, you know what, I can't trust you. We can't be friends no more. You know, this can play out in so many different ways. So it's not only in a relationship, but obviously, of course, it can apply in a romantic relationship. But I just want everyone to have an open mind, because it's not always a romantic relationship. We have, our whole life is built on relationships with our children, relationships with our family members, with our friends, with our romantic partners. Type of relationship do you have with your coworkers and your boss? You know, are you guys working well together or not? You know, our whole life is filled with relationships. So just apply it where it is. All right. There's your card. You are the Hermit. So yeah, you are working hard. You may be dealing with a Gemini. You're in your own power here, which is causing you to go in, reflecting, keeping things to yourself, which is not always the best thing, but that is how you deal with things sometimes. Not really letting people in, not really letting people know what's going on around you. Okay, and that may be causing some stress, you know, some extra stress. Yeah. All right. I'm going to pull some more cards. Okay, because right now you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is you working hard. You're working hard because you're feeling like you don't have enough. You're working hard because you feel like you need more income. This may be putting a strain on your relationship, okay, or with this Gemini individual. But I'm getting this is putting a strain on your relationship, okay? And but instead of you addressing the issue, and that may be another reason why you're so focused and diving into your work, because you don't want to deal with the problems in your relationship. You're trying to distract yourself with work, which ultimately is tiring you out. It's adding to the stress. That is just what it is, a distraction. It's not bringing any happiness or clarity or healing to any situation. It's just draining you more of your internal resources, your happiness, your love. And again, you're dealing with all this emotional stuff alone. And it's not because you don't have people around you. Okay, because I'm getting you have a lot of love around you. All right, you have a good support system, but you like to internalize things. You like to keep things to yourself. Maybe it's for appearances, or maybe you're afraid of how people are going to react. You being a Virgo, You like the tradition. You like the structure. You like the routine. Okay, you're very committed. You work very hard. But you're also afraid of change. Everyone in the world is not very keen on change, because change leads to things we don't know. And the saying that I'm getting is, it's better to deal with the devil that you know than the one that you don't. That's a very common saying that a lot of people use when justifying staying in a shitty, unhappy relationship. Better that I deal with the devil I know than one I don't. No, because if that's the case, either way, there's still a devil. The one you know, the one you don't know. Of course, it's just a figurative expression, but still, you're referring to that person as such. So that means they're doing stuff that you don't like, things that you're not happy with. So why stay with them? Or why not address it? If things are not changing, then you need to be the change. Okay, so you are dealing with stuff, and that's what you need to change. Because you need your peace. And you are torn between the choice. You're not sure whether to stay or whether to go. You are unhappy. You're unhappy. And you, don't take this the wrong way, but you have a tendency of dwelling on the things that are not working out rather than the things that are working out. So you're focusing on the bad. You may be dealing with depression at this time. Or I'm getting you guys always have dealt with depression, but it may be increasing. So you need to get that under control. You need to find your peace, okay? Because some type of relationship or some type of work is seriously draining your energy. It's adding to that anxiety. It's adding to that depression. All right? But remember, depression is all... It's how to say it. Okay, it's a mental thing. All right, and it all depends on your perspective and perception of things. All right, you can't dwell on the negativity. You can't surround yourself with negativity and drama of others and expect to be at peace and happy and okay with stuff. All right, you need to change. You need to let people know. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm sorry. I can't be your counselor today. I'm sorry. I had a long day. We can talk about your problems tomorrow or something. But you need to invest more in self-care at this time. That is the advice that I'm getting for you. You need to invest in self-care, and you really need to focus on what it is that you want, what is going to make you happy. Because you can do it. Stop getting pulled back into the past, dwelling on the past, because that's what you're doing here with the Six of Cups. You are dwelling on the past. You're wearing rose-colored glasses, reminiscing, romanticizing the past, trying to think of how things used to be. How things used to be is not how things currently are. Things change. All right? And you need to realize that, because while you're romanticizing the past, you're feeling like you're carrying the whole world on your shoulders right now. That's how you're feeling. You're feeling beaten, battered, wounded, tired, drained. Like you don't even know if you can go on, if it's even worth it, or your hard work and efforts paying off. You're feeling unappreciated. You're on your last leg. You're tired. You're worn out. How much more are you going to take, Virgo, before you make a change? One that benefits you. One that helps you and your circumstances. All right? There's a King of Swords here. This can be the energy that you need to be embracing at this time. The King of Swords. It is air energy, so it can be represented by Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini individual. So Gemini did appear twice, because you also had the Lover's card. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, but what I am getting here strongly is you need to embrace this energy of the King of Swords. He is a ruthless, cold-hearted, savage individual. He is not concerned about anyone's feelings. He's mind over heart, mind over matter. What needs to be done is what needs to be done. He's not afraid to cut anyone out of his life, cut anyone off, clear cut to the point. Truth, the cold-hearted truth. That is the energy that you need to embrace to overcome this depression. Because if you keep going the way that you're going, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be satisfied because you're not right now. I wish I had a better reading for you, but things can change and things can improve, but only if you change to welcome those improvements. You cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. You need to change. You need to make changes. Or you need to at least let these individuals know how their lifestyle, how their words, how their drama, or whatever the case is affecting you. You need to let them know and not be so concerned about their feelings. Because whoever's hurting you, whoever's causing you this depression, whoever's taking more from you than they're giving is not concerned about your feelings or about how you're feeling about the situation or the emotional draining that they're causing. You know, and I'm not saying go tit for tat, but you can't keep allowing this and then feeling sorry for yourself or, you know, oh, this always happens to me. It's only happening because you allow it. I know that is a very tough pill to swallow, you know, but things only happen what we allow. So if your partner, family, friend, whatever is not treating you right, then it's time for you to address that situation rather than trying to hold on to the past. Because holding on to the past is not going to change the future. That person needs to be willing to change. You need to be willing to change. And it is possible because you have the new beginning card here. You have the beginning card here. But it's up to you whether you're going to allow that new beginning to come in or you're going to continue to relive the same cycle that you've been going through. Are you going to continue to be on that hamster wheel? Going round and round in the same direction, no changes? Or are you gonna allow yourself to change so that you can have this new beginning, so that things can change and start improving to bring you this satisfaction, this emotional fulfillment, this financial improvement? All right. So Virgo, I know it was a tough reading. By no means am I judging you. This is strictly for guidance and advice, okay? And sometimes the hard advice is the advice that we need. So I hope that you really do take the action, seek help if needed, okay? But do not let your depression get the best of you. You have the ultimate say. You have the last say. So you need to speak up. You need to speak up and stop trying to internalize everything. Okay? You can be, you know, Superman, Superwoman, whatever. But even they need help from time to time. You know, you don't need to do it all yourself. Just because you can do it all on your own doesn't mean you need to do it all on your own. All right? You are not alone. So, address this. And I wish you many, many blessings. Until next time.